Click, click, clap. What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon, and today we're going to another art market. About a month ago, we went to what was called Boo Fest, which was a Halloween-themed artist market. And the same people who put on Boo Fest are running an event this weekend called PEKO PEKO Market, which is another artist market. I have heard today is gacha themed. Sarah, what does gacha mean? But anyway, today's market is gacha themed. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of artists that we've seen in the past at artist alleys and at Boo Fest, and we recently went to that other one, KaiCon, as well. So there's going to be a lot of art, and hopefully you guys will see something cool. Let's go. Quick shout out to my minions. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you're interested in exclusive members only videos, extended episodes of The Noob, and exclusive emojis, hit the join button to find out more about channel membership. But remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on videos. Alright, so we bought tickets to the 11:30 entry. Entry times were staggered, so thought Sarah and I would stop off at Melbourne Central to have a look around. First stop, we stopped off at Miniso to have a look at all the cool Sanrio stuff they had there. You know, we got to stop and look at some Sanrio because Sarah loves her Hello Kitty and Kuromi and all that Sanrio-y goodness. Ryo-y? Anyway, they had a lot of other cool stuff there, a lot of cutesy stuff. All this stuff that I'm showing you at Melbourne Central is kind of on brand with the stuff we're going to see today. We also stopped past JB Hi-Fi to look at their manga, because apparently JB sell manga now. And I also quickly learned what a gacha was. A gacha is one of these things, those little vending machines that give you mystery toys. It's very much like Pop Mart. Pop Mart, you go in there, buy a box and get a little mystery toy. You don't know what you're going to get? Well, you know what you could get, but you don't know what you're actually going to get. It's like gambling, but with collectibles. Anyway, enough of Melbourne Central. PEKO PEKO Market was held at QV, which was just across the road. QV is like a little shopping complex square thing where you can buy food and clothes and other good stuff that you get at shops. They've got this great outdoor area, so on a nice day, it's a great place to go, have some food in the sun, and the event was held here at the Women's Centre, which this is my first time going there. So into the PEKO PEKO Market we go, and as you can see, it's pretty crowded in there. I do believe the Saturday was much more crowded because it was sold out. They had a stamp station, so you could collect stamps with a flyer that they handed to you at the door. Now get ready for an onslaught of art. Now, I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm going to do my absolute best to share the information of all the artist tables that I got. But if I do miss anyone, I do sincerely apologize. This table here belongs to Shiku Designs. I actually bought some of her stickers of her spider cats at KaiCon, I believe it was. And then this next table belongs to our friend, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but I know this is her original character, which is Pippin the Penguin. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce the penguin's name either, but we love Pippin the Penguin because penguins don't get much cuter than Pippin. And the artist also had a gacha on her table. That was the theme. A lot of artists had their own little gachas on their tables where you can get a mystery sticker or pin, whatever they felt like putting in there. Now this artist we ran into at Boo Fest, El Rosabelle. I actually thought it was Elrose Sable the first time I saw it, but anyway, I think it's a Rosabelle. She has some amazing art. It's really right up Sarah's alley. I actually bought a couple of stickers from her at Boo Fest, and yeah, the aesthetic here is absolutely Sarah to a T, and Sarah couldn't help herself but have a go at her gacha to get a mystery pin, and we'll show you that later. Now, let's see if you can find what piqued my interest on this board of stickers before I tell you the answer. Have you seen it yet? Have you seen it? That's right. There's a sweet Xenomorph sticker on this board of stickers, so shout out to the Miss Mango for some aliens representation. Love that. And I actually have to apologize to this artist. We bought some stuff off her from Boo Fest, and I actually said that her table was called Caroline, but it turns out it was Caroline. So simple mistake, but I do apologize for getting the name wrong there. Now, we weren't done. There was a whole nother level of art to see. So instead of taking the lift like everybody else, I said to Sarah, why don't we take the stairs? I mean, one level of stairs, how hard could it be? How lazy would you have to be to catch an elevator? Well, it turns out that it wasn't on the next level. It was about 4 levels up. And yeah, it wasn't the greatest idea to take the stairs. And as you can see here, I am struggling. And after what felt like an eternity, we finally made it to the top level. And what do you know? More art. Let's go. Whoop, there's another stamp station. We had to stop to collect our stamps. Now, this was the last stamp station that we actually found. We only collected 3 out of the 5. Now, this gentleman here, Q Art, had a bit of a chat with him. He had some amazing stuff here. And these things here caught my eye. He had Lego, Spider-Verse minifigs, so I was very interested in those. And I also had a flick through his art book, and he had some great stuff in there. So stay tuned to the end to see if I picked anything up from this table. So next table we got Cha Yen. Now I may have seen this table at KaiCon because I remember seeing these awesome custom top loaders, super cool stuff there, and Sarah was quite intrigued by those as well. And if you bought a top loader, you also got a free photo card. How's that? Who doesn't love a free gift? Now next we got Janice Rockford. What do we got at this table? We got some squishy cat action. Who doesn't love some squishy cats? And she was also letting us know that a lot of her work is on display at This Is Not a Toy Store. I actually need to go check out This Is Not a Toy Store. I went to the original one in the city, but they have moved since and I haven't checked out their new location. And she also had a gacha there, which must have been pretty popular because it was looking pretty empty. Next artist, Little Bink. What do we got going on here? Oh, we got some sexy Hugh Jackman there, some Deadpool Wolverine. You gotta love that. Now, a few artists I noticed had these notepads at their table. Now, I really want the drawing one, but I wasn't sure if it was reserved for artists, so I kind of left that alone. Got some cool retro game stickers there. And then we got Tim Tam Art. Now, this gentleman had some great art. Love this Spider-Verse piece here, but his style gave me a real Scott Pilgrim versus the World kind of vibe. Really love that. So here we've got some art of Alice. Now, I'm pretty sure these are earrings. Now, I never wanted earrings more. Check these out. Did you see that? I'm pretty sure that's Brendan Fraser from The Mummy. Pierce my ears, please, and get me some of those. Got some photo card holders there. That top left one said slut. How rude. Oh my goodness. Now, I've gone to 3 artist events in the past month, and oh Jessica here gets featured in every single one because Sarah is a big fan of her work. She loves her pins, she loves her art style, so stay tuned again to the end to see the haul to see if we picked anything up from oh Jessica. And here's a look at that room. Nice panning shot, beautiful. Now look at these things. These things are called fleshies. What a name! Now, where there are fleshies, there's got to be baby fleshies, right? And then we got some more unique stuff from 1521 Studio here. Check these out. Custom tea glasses. That's super cool. See, you take home one of these teacups and you've got a unique item for your house. Super cool. Speaking of super cool, let's see what Bright Sprite has to offer. Boom, you can't go wrong with some pussycats. I love me some cats. I always love looking at some cat art. But it wasn't just cat art they had all kinds of stuff. Next we've got Crushed Club with some more erotic art here, more for the adults I guess, but great art style. But they also did My Little Pony amongst other things. So talented, these artists. I always love seeing the different range that artists have and also the different genres that they do, the different characters and things. This stall here had some fake tattoos. How about that? Look at that Ryu on the top left. Super fun stuff here. And they also had some very tempting air fresheners here. Now, if you don't know the way to a man's heart, It's through food. And this is all my favorite food. There's noodles, there's ramen, good stuff. I want to just eat it all. All right, Destiny Art, your turn. Show us what you got. Boom, look at that. Beautiful Arcane there. I just recently watched Arcane actually. Got some Marvel characters there. You got some anime, Deadpool, Spider-Verse. See, the ranging characters is always great. I love to see artists when they draw characters from all kinds of different franchises. And I think this is the same artist. Homemade cow plushies. Who doesn't want one of those? Next we got Potato Store or Patat Store. And that was us done for the day. Now do stick around because I do have the haul. We did pick up just a couple of things. All right, I'm home. We didn't stay too long. We stayed for maybe about an hour. Main reason being because Sarah and I didn't have a lot of money to spend today, like a lot of the events we go to, but we still managed to pick a couple of things up. Sarah checked a few things on her ZipPay. I tried to put something on my ZipPay. I got declined. And then I actually ended up taking it out of my food money, the little food money I have left for the week. So anyway, it's a cool event. Obviously I love going to these things now with Sarah. It's more her type of thing, but I've always loved art in general anyway. So I always say, going to these kind of events, if you like things that are unique, if you want things, you know, that no one else has, well, not many people have, you go pick up some great sort of items from these kind of events. So before I show you what we got a little bit of a flyer. I believe this is their next event. So the people who run it now, I did bump into the person who runs the event, and it took me a second, so I do apologize. She said hi to me, and it took me a second before I realized, oh, I know who you are. And by then she was already on her way. So the next event is called Duck Duck Art Market. So you thought PEKO PEKO was a cute name. We got Duck Duck Art Market, and that's gonna be 14th to 15th of December. So that's pretty soon. That's only in a couple of weeks. And that's at the same venue, Lonsdale Street, Melbourne CBD. Unfortunately, I do have another event to go to that day in Reservoir, so I will not be able to attend that one. But if you're into art and you want to see these kind of events, check out Duck Duck Art Market. All right, firstly, we got there and they had some freebie stickers for everybody, which just promote the event, PEKO PEKO Art Market. So that's what they look like there. Everyone's always very friendly at these events, obviously. Let's see some art that Sarah picked up. All right, so the first thing that Sarah picked up, I'm a little bit confused. There's two cards in the bag that the artist put in there. So one of them is Zari Yen. Focus, sorry, the lighting on this camera is not great. So there's Zari Yen, and then they also put this card in there, which is Vinny Cha, I think it says. This is super cool. So I actually saw this at KaiCon. I believe it was the same table. Thought these were super cool. They were making these really cool top loaders for your trading cards and things like that, and just decorating the edges of the top loader. So Sarah picked this up, and she was also giving away, with every top loader, you got to pick a little photo card. So basically a little art card, which is a size that would fit into here. So this is the frame that Sarah chose, and the photo card there she chose as well. So pretty cool decorations around the edge of the top loader. You know, a good way to display maybe your favorite cards. Sarah's got a Kuromi on the edge there, and then she picked the Ghostface photo card. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Vinny Cha. Oh, okay, maybe it was a collab. The art actually says Vinny Cha on the back. Maybe Zari Yen made the top loader. I'm not too sure, so I do apologize for not knowing. Also, obviously I filmed a lot of tables today. I will do my best to put everyone's Instagram links in the description below, and also probably in the video if I can. I do apologize. Obviously I can't film every artist at the thing, otherwise the video would just go way too long. And also it was very crowded, so it was very hard. It was a very small space compared to Boo Fest. Boo Fest was a lot more open, but there was a bit of a crowd there, so it was hard for me to just kind of film every single table anyway. So, but I do apologize for, you know, if I didn't get a chance to get your table, I just kind of shoot where I can. So, all right, so this next artist, we also saw at Boo Fest, and she had some great stuff, really right up Sarah's alley, and I actually bought some stickers from them at Boo Fest to give to Sarah. I mentioned at the very start of the video, I didn't know what a gacha was. Being gacha themed, a whole bunch of the artists had these little gacha vending machine things, and a lot of them had their own sort of, you know, things in there, art, and, you know, things that they make. So this artist was called El Rosabel. Fantastic art. And Sarah, she was like, this is such a great idea because there were 5 pins, I think, to choose from. And you basically, it's like a lucky dip. Sarah's like, I don't know which one I want, so I'll just go for the lucky dip. So this is from El Rosabel. Ooh, there's a little meshy paper in there. All right, and this is the pin Sarah ended up getting. It's like a little bat. So yeah, there's that. It looks like a little squishmallow bat almost. There was like a Halloween themed one and a couple of different color variations of this, but Sarah was pretty happy to get that. Okay, so the next artist I've featured basically in all of the art convention type things I've been going to. Oh, Jessica. Sarah is a huge fan of her work. Sarah has a ton of her pins. So she picked up a pin and she also picked up a print as well. So this is the pins that Sarah picked up. So pretty cool there, a bit of unity involved. Nice, very cool. And then this art piece is actually really cool. I actually do really like her art. And these prints aren't just basic prints. They're really well done, really high quality. There's gold foil on there and everything, really cool. So check this out. So this piece is called The Hanged Man. Very cool. So Sarah, I don't know if Sarah's got any other prints by her, but yeah, again, that is Oh, Jessica. If you want to follow her on Instagram, the links will be below. And then the last thing I picked up, and again, I apologize to the gentleman, I didn't ask for his name, I'm so rude. His art store was called PEKO PEKO, and I was looking at his table, oh, his cards are super cool, really like that. Here's the QR code. Get your phones out and get that in here. So yeah, PEKO PEKO, I was looking through at his table, and then he asked me, he was like, you SimpleSimon? I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, I watch your videos and I'm subscribed. So shout out to you, mate. Again, I feel so rude for not asking your name, but he had some really cool art at his table. Now, Sarah bought this from him, and I believe this is his art. Ceasefire Meow. There's some Garfield art there. Now, Sarah bought this because there was a sign at his table that said that 100% of the proceeds from these art cards will be donated to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. So yeah, Sarah wanted to donate to a good cause and get some art. So some cool Garfield art there. And then the last thing is what I bought. If you know me and you saw, I did film this in the video at his table, and I was always gonna get one of these. I couldn't help myself. If I had more money, I would have bought the whole set for sure. But again, I could only afford one of these today. Now the thing was, this is not actually from him. I asked him about these and he said that his actual friend makes these, and his friend's name was Stereo Antics. But these are super cool. So Lego, oh, is it a pin? I didn't actually know it was a pin. I thought it was just a little minifig. So it's actually a Lego minifig pin, and he had a whole bunch of the Spider-Verse characters. Now, there was no Spider-Gwen that I could see, but I actually just thought about it. Spider-Gwen might have sold out. Spider-Gwen is quite popular, but I picked up the Spider-Punk minifig there, really cool. And yeah, I only just noticed now that it was actually a pin. So don't know if that camera is going to do it justice. If it didn't, I'll put some B-roll of a close-up of this Spider-Punk Lego figure. It looks super cool. That's it, that's what we picked up. Again, if you guys, have never been to one of these art markets and things like that and you want to go to one, Duck Duck Art Market is 14th and 15th of December, which is in just, by the time you see this video, it might only be maybe a week away. But yeah, go check that out if you want to see some art. But yeah, like I said, unfortunately I won't be able to make that because I've got the Reservoir Melbourne Collectors Market to go to that same day. But that's it. If you guys are still watching this video, I appreciate you. If you want to support the channel, give this video a like, leave a comment, let us know if there's any art that you saw that you liked. If you were at the event, let us know what you thought of the event. And again, any of the people you want to follow that I filmed their table or got some of their stuff, I'll do my best to leave all the links in the description below. Until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.